Hi guys, welcome to the channel Practical Reefer. Now today we're going to talk about this little monster's behaviour. He knows what he did. So a couple of weeks or a week ago now, well just over a week ago, I got some Micromussa Amakusensis. So a little large polyp stony coral, LPS coral, and he decided that one of them looked really tasty. Excuse the food floating about. Um, and he was having a right good old feed, and he was tearing the mouths out of the Micromussa Amakusensis emerald crab. Um, oh, he's trying to eat that now. So his grubby little claws were absolutely tearing this coral apart. I do wonder if there was something wrong with the coral, if it wasn't healthy, if there was maybe an issue. However, the night before, it looked great. It had great colour. It was healthy. The polyps were extending. And there was nothing wrong with it. So I'm guessing he was the cause. And it does make me wonder if he attacked the single polyp of torch coral and octospawn that I lost a few weeks ago. Because all my other Euphilia, my frog spawn, my hammer and my torch are all quite happy. And they're bigger chunks, so maybe he wasn't able to have a go at them in the same way. So I don't know if that's the case, but he attacked them. So I'll show you just 20 seconds worth of footage of just when I caught him. Luckily I was working from home that week, and I just turned around and I just seen him absolutely ripping into the Micromussa Amakusensis. So I took 20 seconds just as proof, and then I got the corals out of there and I've popped them into my little frag stroke sort of molly tank. And there's my little banded possum wrasse and the food floating about the tank. I've just fed a cube of frozen. So we'll let you see that footage, and then we'll have a look at the aftermath and see how the corals are doing the next day. But they're not too bad. I've maybe saved a couple of heads of each, so not a total loss, but really unhappy what he did. So he's probably going to go to a new home that loves him a lot more than I do after what he did. So we'll have a look at that and we'll come back. I'm not sure if something was wrong with the Micromussa and he's just taking advantage, but I'm pretty sure my peppermint shrimp's just been attacking my Micromussa Amakusensis. I'm going to try and save it just now, but I just thought I'd get a quick few seconds of it. Little bugger. Right, let's get it. So guys, this is my Micromussa Amakusensis, which pretty much exactly 24 hours ago I filmed for my last video. And then we just seen earlier today my peppermint shrimp, which is a true peppermint shrimp, has decided that they were tasty as hell. So you'll see on the red one, we've just got a tiny little bit of the green mouth left, and on the two on the right there and the one at the bottom, he's absolutely decimated the mouths and eaten them. Now this one I caught him kind of in the act, eating what was left, so I don't know if that tiny little bit of mouth will maybe be able to regenerate and grow back a bit. I'm highly doubtful though. Excuse this tank, it's just a little sort of spare frag / baby molly tank. There is a couple of small polyps off to the side, which are very small, so they didn't have much of a mouth anyway, and they were obviously cut when it was fragged, so they might come back. They might be okay because they're just very small in the first place. The one at the bottom, I'm just going to look with my own eyes, in the middle there was a very small polyp as well. That might be okay. It maybe wasn't big enough for it to get its little thieving pincer arms in, but we'll see. But I've not got a lot of hope for this one. I think it's done. The better of the two is the green and red one here. So you'll see, try and get a better angle, there we go. The mollies are just always hungry. I fed them like 5 minutes ago and they're just at me for more food. That's where they get fed, and that's why they're there. So the one on the left and the one on the right, the smaller polyps are absolutely fine. They're actually looking quite good. They don't look like they've been damaged. But the one in the middle, as you can see, he's absolutely again decimated the mouth, and the one on the right, you can see it very clearly. He's done the same to the, oh, we'll not get a focus on that. See if we can get there. He's done the same to the one on the bottom left. So the three larger polyps, they are probably gone. I don't see them lasting another day or two, or they might last for a while, but they don't have a mouth, from what I can tell. Whereas the two smaller polyps there at the top left and the top right, look really, really good, like they've not been damaged, although there's something floating about on the one on the left, so I'll hold my breath on that one. However, the one on the right does look perfect. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. So that's what peppermint shrimp can do to Micromussa Amakusensis. He didn't bother the micro lords, and he didn't bother the true acan echinata, but the Micromussa Amakusensis was a very, very tasty treat for him, and an expensive tasty treat. So not impressed with that, but it's something I'll live and learn. Might go back to the good old cleaner shrimp instead of a peppermint. I don't seem to have an Aiptasia issue, so he might go into another tank or into a sump at some point, out of the way of my nice large polyp stony corals, or anything that's meaty that he will take a taste for, because he's done a lot of damage there. Luckily it wasn't too bad or too expensive a hit, but still not nice. It's not something I want to happen again, but I thought I'd just show you guys this. It was something that I read about a lot online, and you kind of, some people are like, oh, it definitely happens, and some people are like, oh, it doesn't happen. But he's been fed as normal. He gets bits of food when I put in frozen cubes, and he gets pellets when they drop down. But he just decided today that he was going to absolutely tear into these, so quite disappointing. But hopefully the green one should be absolutely fine. A couple of the polyps will come back, and hopefully that will grow into a nice little colony. The more red one, that's very, very doubtful, but something to live and learn, and we'll come back. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, or didn't enjoy the video, as it may be. But give me a little like below and a little comment if you ever had this happen to you as well, because it seems to be a hit or miss kind of thing with peppermints. But thanks for watching, guys. Happy reefing, and I'll catch you next time.